Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Howdy-ho, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday. Yes, we're going to let you know, maybe a sneak rain shower in here today. Sneaky. Yeah, we were not forecasting that, but got a little disturbance coming around the base of a trough that's draped across the southeastern United States, and it could be just enough to set off a shower or two, though it won't be a big deal. We will stay primarily warm and dry today. That'll continue all during the week, and then maybe a chance of rain over the weekend. We'll let you know which part of the weekend's going to be decent and which part may bring you a chance of rain. Coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Tuesday, September 20, 2022, here on Dr. Don's Weather from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Be sure you hit that link at the top of this video so that you can get that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote from Jamie Dukas. We're going to give away some more great prizes coming up real soon here on Dr. Don's Weather also. All right, so here we go with your forecast for today. Let's start with the tropics because that's where the big news is this morning. Don't forget to go over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. So Fiona is finally pulling away from Puerto Rico this morning. But it is a major hurricane. So this morning at 5 a.m., the center was located at 21.3 north or 70.9 west. Maximum sustained winds are 115 miles per hour. Movement is to the north-northwest at around 10 miles per hour. And again, the storm will continue moving off to the north, eventually curving back to the northeast as a Category 4 hurricane and continuing on up to the north. Now, not a major deal for mainland United States. There will be some rough seas out there on the Atlantic coast, but I think the storm will stay far enough offshore to where it won't be a major issue. Now, Bermuda is going to be awfully close. That could be an issue around 2 a.m. Friday morning. The storm will be passing Bermuda and missing the island only by just a few miles, so could be pretty rough there. And they will be on the eastern side of the storm, so they're going to be on the worst side of it. Now, we are beginning to get some information about another storm that may be forming a little bit at a lower latitude, which could spell trouble for the Gulf of Mexico in about a week. We'll show you that coming up in just a few moments as we continue with your primetime forecast. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company, 62. The high yesterday was 84. We have partly cloudy skies this morning, calm wind, humidity 95%, the barometric pressure at 30.04. No rain in the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning at 6:27, and the sun sets this evening at 6:42 p.m. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Like I said, about a 20% chance of a shower today. Most of you will not see a drop of rain. It'll be a mostly sunny day. It's going to be warm today, though. We'll hit 90 this afternoon. Tomorrow, 91. How about 93 out there on Thursday? Isn't this supposed to be fall? I think the last day of summer is supposed to be Thursday. It's going to go out with a bang at 93 degrees. They will cool off out there on Friday. How about 83? That's more like it. 73 would be even better. We'll get there, though. 84 on Saturday. We'll be back up to Friday night. Looks like another great high school football Friday night on the way. Then for the weekend, Saturday 84, sunshine, and then a 20% chance of rain on Sunday, 87. I'll tell you that chance of rain does continue into Monday, so maybe, we need some rain now. It's been dry for a week or so maybe we'll get some rain over the weekend, Sunday afternoon, maybe into Monday. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. Let's start down here in the tropics. And again, let me go in on Fiona. You can see there that Fiona came across and really hammered Puerto Rico and is now back out to sea. Has been upgraded to a Category 3 hurricane. And as she moves to the north, we're expecting Fiona to make it to Category 4. And then notice the United States over there on your left as we continue on up the track. You can see there that it stays far enough off the east coast where maybe some rough seas over there on the Atlantic side of things, but the storm should stay far enough away because, all the weather's always to the right of the storm. So we shouldn't have any problems U.S. mainland, but by the time it makes it up here to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then continuing north, it may end up interacting up here around Nova Scotia as a tropical storm, but should not be packing hurricane strength by the time it gets up there. Then let's go back down and look at this brown area, the hatched area that's below Puerto Rico. Watching for the possibility of some tropical development down here. Now, this is at a lower latitude, so that means that this is going to put once we get a storm going here, it's going to put it down in the Caribbean and very easily could end up in the Gulf of Mexico. As a matter of fact, the GFS and the Euro both this morning are suggesting a major hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico in about a week. Now, again, folks, since about the middle of August, the models have been suggesting a major storm in the Gulf of Mexico in about a week. This has been going on now for about 6 weeks, and it hasn't happened yet. So it's way too early to start really paying a whole lot of attention to that, but keep it in the back of your mind because of some other things that have already happened, it does make that possibility a little more plausible. Honestly, Fiona has now created a much better environment down here for the formation of tropical storms. I know that sounds weird, but that's the way it works. So because of Fiona, I think the possibility of getting a storm up here in the Gulf of Mexico is actually now a little more plausible. So we're going to pay attention to that for you. We'll fine-tune the forecast as we move forward. But you want to check back often because I'm telling you, it's showing a major hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico about 1 week from today. Maybe. We'll see. It could be toward the end of next weekend. That may be what they're picking up on the rain chances for. We'll see how that works out as we head forward. Now, when we go in a little bit closer here at home, we've still got that dome of high pressure hanging out about Pell City, Alabama, which is keeping us dry. But look what's happening up here in northeast Georgia, coming out of Tennessee down into northwest Georgia, I should say. We do have some scattered showers out there this morning. And so that's going to continue diving to the south and could bring a sprinkle or two across East Alabama and West Georgia later on this morning. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we'll be in downtown Roanoke for the Fall Fest. October 1, we're going to be set up down there and going to be giving away T-shirts and just having a good time. So hope you make your plans to attend this year's Fall Fest in downtown Roanoke and stop by the Dr. Dodd booth and hang out with us. And you know me, I like them neck hugs. So y'all plan on coming by and seeing me. Producer Tracy will be with me. We'll see about that. I think she will. And so we'll have a good time and hang out with you. So mark your calendars. That'll be October 1 in downtown Roanoke. Also, thank you, Mr. Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction and Miss Donna McKay, Mayor of the town of Wadley, for supporting me here on Dr. Don's Weather. If you or someone you know owns a business and you'd like to be a supporter, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and we can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will be first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.